Hey guys, so I did this video a while ago, like 2017, and only got like 22 views because, nowadays with all the new subscribers, no one really bothers to look at the old videos. Still got videos, 0 views, so. But I feel like crap today, and reading this will definitely make me feel a little better. Like I stayed home, I'm home from work today because I just feel like crap. But, this will definitely make me feel better. Or not physically better, just put a smile on my face. So this is an AI written chapter of Harry Potter. Um, the AI was fed all the Harry Potter books, and this is what it wrote. So this is Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. And as you can see, they made it into like an actual book. And so we're chapter 13, The Handsome One. The castle grounds snarled with a wave of magically magnified wind. Now, before before we continue, it's AI written, so a lot of this crap is not going to make any sense. It's just like a random. Once we get more to the end, it's more apparent, but you'll see more. Just just bear with it. Um, the sky outside was a great black ceiling, which was full of blood. The only sounds drifting from Hagrid's hut were the disdainful shrieks of his own furniture. Magic. It was something that Harry Potter thought was very good. I would certainly hope so. Leathery sheets of rain lashed at Harry's ghosts as he walked across the grounds toward the castle. Ron was standing there and doing a kind of frenzied tap dance. He saw Harry and immediately began to eat Hermione's family. Reasonable response. Like, hey, there's my best friend. Hermione, your family has to die. Ron's Ron shirt was just as bad as Ron himself. If you two can't clump happily, I'm going to get aggressive, confessed the reasonable Hermione. So what about Ron magic? Offered Ron. To Harry, Ron was a loud, slow, and soft bird. Harry did not like to think about birds. Death Eaters are on top of the castle, Ron bleated, quivering. Ron was going to be spiders. He just was. He wasn't proud of that, but it was going to be hard to not have spiders all over his body after all is said and done. Look, said Hermione. Obviously, there are loads of Death Eaters in the castle. Let's listen in on their meetings. The three complete friends, not half friends, not a quarter friend, not partial friend. No, they need you to know, complete friends. The complete friends zapped onto the landing outside of the castle roof. They almost liked it, but witches are not climbing. Ron looked at the doorknob, and then looked at Hermione with searing pain. So he looks, and then he's like, "Urgh." I think it's closed, he noticed. Locked, said Mr. Staircase, the shabby roped ghost. They looked at the door, screaming about how closed it was, and asking it to be replaced with a small orb. The password was Beef Women, Hermione cried. Harry, Ron, and Hermione quietly stood behind a circle of Death Eaters, who looked bad. I think it's okay if you like me, said one Death Eater. Thank you very much, replied the other. The first Death Eater confidently leaned forward to plant a kiss on his cheek. Oh, well done, said the second as his friend stepped back again. All the other Death Eaters clapped politely. See, it's like they have such a bad reputation, but here they are, all gathered, probably fully decked out in their robes and masks and all that. And here they are confessing love for each other, and everyone else just like, oh, well done, lads. Then they all took a few minutes to go over the plan to get rid of Harry's magic. Had they tried the Mandrake spell? Transferring all his power into a Mandrake? Harry could tell that Voldemort was standing right behind him. He felt a great overreaction. Harry tore his eyes from his head and threw them into the forest. If that's not an overreaction, I don't know what is. I know, I know he's behind me. I know Voldemort's there, but he can't see me if I can't see him. Into the forest you go, eyeballs. Voldemort raised his eyebrows at Harry. It's funny because he doesn't have eyebrows. Who eyebrows at Harry, who could not see anything at the moment. You know, after throwing his eyeballs into the forest and all that. Voldemort, you're a very bad and mean wizard, Harry savagely said. Hermione nodded encouragingly. The tall Death Eater was wearing a shirt that said, Hermione has forgotten how to dance, so Hermione dipped his face in mud. Ron threw a wand at Voldemort, and everyone applauded. I'm guessing the Death Eaters applauded as well. They're like, oh, well done. Ron smiled. Ron reached for his wand slowly. Ron's a handsome one, muttered Harry as he reluctantly reached for his. They cast a spell or two, and jets of green light shot out of the Death Eaters' heads. Ron flinched. Not so handsome now, thought Harry as he dipped Hermione in hot sauce. So not only is Hermione's family, have they been eaten, but now it seems like Harry is going to eat Hermione. The Death Eaters were dead now, and Harry was hungrier than he'd ever been. Well, I know where this is going then. The great hall was filled with incredible moaning chandeliers and a large librarian who had decorated the sinks with books about masonry. Mountains of mice exploded. Several long pumpkins fell out of McGonagall. Exactly where were they falling out of? Dumbledore's hair scooted next to Hermione as Dumbledore arrived at the school. The pig of Hufflepuff pulsed like a large bullfrog. Dumbledore smiled at it and placed his hand on its head. You are Hagrid now. Fancy some tea? We are the only people who matter. He's never going to get rid of us, Harry, Hermione, and Ron said in chorus. The floor of the castle seemed like a large pile of magic. The Dursleys had never been to the castle, and they were not about to come there in Harry Potter and the Portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. Harry looked around and then fell down the spiral staircase for the rest of the summer. I'm Harry Potter, Harry began yelling. The dark arts better be worried, oh boy. Oh, God, it's gonna be a long summer for Harry. The dark arts better be worried, oh boy. The Dursleys have never been there. They weren't about to go there, and Harry Potter in the porch where it looks like a large pile of ash. It felt for the rest of the summer. How much summer was left? Did the summer just start? Or is he like at the end, so he only has to fall down this spiral staircase for like a couple weeks? I told you this was amazing. You know, it's so stupid. And you could tell that it was really getting weird at the end. You know, Harry tearing his eyeballs out. Dipping Hermione in hot sauce. Pumpkins falling out of McGonagall, the pig of Hufflepuff. Dumbledore's hair somehow got to school before Dumbledore did. You are Hagrid now. And Harry falling down the staircase for the rest of the summer. But that was Harry Potter and the Portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. I think I found some other AI written story, like Harry Potter stories, so I might read those. But like I said, this one, when I first did it, only had like 22 views. This was back when I had my crappy like $20 mic, and so I thought, hey, what the hell? I need a good laugh today. Feel you know, make myself feel a little better ish. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.